Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Chatty Get Ready With Me or weekly catch up. Because so many of you had issues with the audio last time, I'm going to try to speak up, and I've got the mic closer to my mouth, so hopefully this will be better. I'm going to film this video and then upload it and transfer it over to my computer, and I will check the sound on it. And if it doesn't sound any better than it did with the last week's videos, then we're just going to scratch the mic and I'm going to go back to using the phone mic. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to start by putting my corrector on. So I hope that you guys have had a really good start to your week. I have been pretty much about the same. Nothing has changed much around here. I'm going to use my 8 peptide full cover perfect foundation from Enough. I've really been liking this foundation. It's the only foundation that hasn't been like settling in my fine lines. I'm going to use a little bit less this time though and see what it looks like. So my husband and I rented or whatever, yeah. We watched Heretic finally, the horror movie with Hugh Grant in it, and I hated it. I did not like it at all. I thought the idea was good. I don't think the execution was great. And it's wild because it got such good reviews. Like, so many people are talking about how good that movie is. Like, that, I don't know, so many people just talked about how good it was. And I didn't think it was good at all. I thought it sucked. It wasn't even good. It made no sense. There was really no premise to it at all. The idea of it was super creepy, of being like missionary type women and going to somebody's house and having them have like made an appointment with you to lure you to their home so that they could then, you know, be creepy and weird. Like, the premise of it was really good, or I shouldn't say, the idea of it was really good. I just didn't think it was executed super well. I don't know. I just really didn't like it. It wasn't scary. I don't think that the horror genre is the right place for Hugh Grant necessarily. Now, I do think he plays a great villain, but I don't know that horror is it for him. He was not scary. Hugh Grant's just not a scary dude. I'll go ahead and put my headband on and get my hair out of my face. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've watched. Except for Charlotte and I rewatched the second season of Squid Game, which made a lot of sense the second time through since I had just watched the first season again. I should have gone back and watched the first season again before even trying to watch the second season because, like, I didn't really remember. I remembered how it ended, but I didn't really remember much about it. So it was good to go back and watch it. So I have some new blushes and some new, like a new contour stick that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, as if I needed another blush, bronzer, or contour thing in my life from Dollar Tree. I've got a million of them, but they had these sets of Profusion blushes for $1.25. I could not help myself because I really actually love Profusion as a makeup brand. I think it's one of the like best affordable makeup brands out there. They make incredible eyeshadows. And then they had this Mary Claire stuff. This is the liquid blush in Dusty Pink. And this is the contour stick in, I don't know, it said like warm brown or something on it. So we're going to use this first. I hope that this works better this time. I think it will because I remember last time feeling like I was not speaking up enough. Um, that's super, super warm, like not in a good way. I think it'll work on me because of my skin tone, but I don't know that that would work for everybody. I just don't speak loudly in real life. But you kind of have to when you're on camera, you have to speak up, and I'm just really bad at speaking up. That's how I know my phone's microphone is really good because I don't speak up a lot, and so for the just the fact that it catches, this almost looks like a blush. It's like it blends out really nicely. It almost looks like a blush. It's very, very warm. Um, it's fine, but I probably wouldn't recommend this. You can find way better like contour and bronzing products at the Dollar Tree than this. It's not bad. It kind of gives me that almost kind of sunburnt look, which I actually really, really like, especially in the summertime. Um, so I think I'm actually going to end up really liking that. I am going to go over with some bronzer, with a powder bronzer though, just because I don't trust that it's going to stay on all day. Okay. Okay. Let's try this blush. This is the Mary Claire Liquid Blush in Dusty Pink. Um, I tried this on my hand and it had a really, really nice consistency. It had like a almost like a jelly kind of consistency, like what you would find in like a Korean blush product. Ooh, it's pretty. It's got a sheen to it, which I personally love. Ooh, it's really, really pigmented, like super pigmented, and it's got a really gorgeous sheen. Ooh, I like this. This is a winner. Yeah, that's a winner. That's a really nice blush. I am going to take my, sorry, I am going to take my beauty blender and just blend it out. That's really, really pretty. That's a really nice blush. I really like that one. Okay, so in the profusion sets, it came with brushes too. So I got two blush brushes that I didn't need, but their brushes are actually quite nice. Um, I'm gonna find a blush. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna find a blush that's like a similar color to this and go over it with with a powder blush, just to kind of set that in there. Whoa. That's a nice blush brush. Whoa, these are very, very pigmented. This is a super nice brush. I'm telling you, I really, really like Profusion, and they always have good sales going on their website. In fact, I haven't been on their website for a long time, but last time um, I ordered directly from their website a couple of years ago, and I got some eyeshadow palettes. I got one, no, I got a couple of them. They had a Mean Girls collection, and so I got a couple from the Mean Girls collection, and I really, really like them. They're just really good quality. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I'm going to use this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I have not pulled out any of my Too Faced palettes in a hot minute. I love this one. I forget how good this palette is. So first and foremost, I'm just going to go over my whole lid with just the white. Just kind of set it with this white shade right there. Okay, I haven't even been on TikTok a whole lot this week. Um, I don't know. I'm like struggling. These last couple of weeks, I've just really, really been struggling. Just trying to like keep moving, trying to keep working and doing all of the things that I have to do, take care of my house, take care of all my animals, like not just sit on the couch and rot, which I cannot do. I do that usually for about an hour in the mornings. And then that's it. Once my day gets going, it's on, and I don't stop until I go to bed. Um, so yeah, I need to get into some of my books that I picked up from the Goodwill. I've got so many good books that I have found at the Goodwill. I really need to start reading them. So that horrible crash just happened over Washington, D.C. night before last, which I don't even understand how stuff like that happens in this day and age. I can't help but feel like it was completely done on purpose. When you see the video footage of it, it looks like it was done completely on purpose. And I don't know how anybody could come to any other conclusion. To me, it just seems so obvious. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, because I don't even know what to think. I posted a video for my members channel. I don't really know what it looks like on YouTube when I post videos for the member channel, if it comes across everybody's feed or if it just pushes out to members. Like, I don't really know. So I don't know if everybody can see them or not, but I just posted a members only video about this woman that I came across on TikTok. She has a brand new page. She's only posted like, well, last I saw, she'd only posted like 4 videos total. And where she and her husband have been talking to some being through a Ouija board, which, you know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I just feel like nothing good comes from Ouija boards. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't want to pretend like I know everything or like I even know anything at all. But just with my own personal experiences with the Ouija board, with a lot of other people's experiences with Ouija boards, I just feel like Ouija boards are not it. But anyways, they've been talking to this being from 2013 until 2022, and she has got notebooks of stuff that this thing, that it's gone back and forth and talked about. It would speak to them in binary code, like actually spell out binary code on the Ouija board. At one point, it spoke to them in Latin backwards. It spoke to them in ancient Sumerian. Um, it's wild. So if you were interested in stuff like that, because I know a lot of people don't know what that channel, what like the membership channel is like, which I'm not asking for a bunch of members. Do not get me wrong. In fact, it gives me anxiety. The more members that start accumulating on there, I start getting more anxiety because I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope that people don't sign up for this thinking that it's going to be like extra perfume content or maybe vlog style content, which I might end up doing some more vlog style content. Um, but it's mystery. It's like weird stuff. It's like woo woo stuff. Because I'm super interested in that. I always have been. But anyways, it's stuff like that, like that woman that I came across. And it's a wild story. It's a really, really wild story. Okay, I freaking forget how much I love Too Faced eyeshadows. They blend like a freaking dream for me. I love them because they're not too like bam pigmented to where they just are like crazy, but they're just pigmented enough and they just blend beautifully. I mean, that is gorgeous. That's just a beautiful eye look right there in itself. Of course, I can't ever just stop with mattes because I'm just not a matte kind of girl. But if I were, that would be a really beautiful eye look. All right, now I think I'm going to go over the outer corners just on my lid with this really pretty kind of, I don't know, metallic kind of reddy brown. Oh, that's so pretty. There's just nothing like a metallic. I love metallics. I think I'm just gonna do this one right here. It's just kind of like a neutrally yeah, kind of bronze color. That's gorgeous. Their shimmers. I remember the shimmers in this palette being so stunning. So pretty. But anyways, yeah, so I've been kind of preoccupied with that because like trying to look for updates from her. I haven't seen any so far. And I believe that her first video got taken down and then she had to appeal it. And I think that they ended up letting it go back up. They had to because I rewatched it. But it's a crazy, crazy situation. Also, I've also been coming across a lot of stuff on TikTok about the drones in New Jersey, and how the government has come out and said that they're ours, that it's all been authorized, and then there were like civilians too who were just curious, so they were sending theirs up and all of this stuff. Now, as far as the actual drones go, I 100% believe that. Some other people have come out and said that they are um, that the drones are doing work having to do with our Iron Dome that we're building, which is hilarious because I have seen some real idiots on TikTok talking about how, like, they clearly don't even know what an Iron Dome is, don't realize that Israel has an Iron Dome, that it is, uh, well, I'm not even going to get it. Like, I can't even explain to you the stupidity of some of the stuff that I've seen. But anyways, I'm surprised we don't already have an Iron Dome. Like, I am very surprised. But I think just with some of the stuff that's been going on, and like, I don't know, just some of the threats that have been made against like our East Coast, it makes sense that our East Coast would have an Iron Dome. So I think that that's an explanation for the mystery of those. I don't think it's much of a mystery anymore. But it was fun while it lasted. People speculating, and the internet ablaze with conspiracies about it. I do think that explains the drones. I don't think that explains the plasmoids, because those are two very, very different things. And there was, before they started censoring it, there was way too much footage from so many different people, getting video footage of actual plasmoids that are not drones. Plasmoids that actually took out drones, that caused them to fall out of the sky. So, and I think it's funny that they haven't even addressed those at all. I think that they're hoping that everybody just conflates the two, that everybody just, when they think of drones, they think of those two. Oh, those must be drones too, which they're not. They're very separate things. I love just a like warm, sultry, like, I don't know, I look like this that's really just kind of plain Jane, but so beautiful at the same time. I really love it. Um, this is probably my favorite kind of eye look to do. Now, these aren't maybe the best shades on me. You can see these colors kind of muddy up my eyes. I've got a lot of gold in my eyes too. Well, my eyes are weird. They're green on the outside. Like, the ring around the outside is like a seafoam green, like a green. And then the closer you get into the center of them, they start to get like more hazel. So I've got a ton of yellow like around my pupil, and shades like this really bring out a ton of the gold, which I don't mind at all. I kind of like when you can see a lot of gold in my eyes. I might find a way to like rig this up on like a contraption to where it's like in front of me, so I can talk into it. It doesn't have to be on my person. I don't like having an external mic like this. I do not like it. That's the one thing I do miss my camera for. My camera had a mic attached to it, and it was like so good. But even like, I don't think that the best mic in the world can make up for the echoiness of this room, because the ceilings are so high. I don't know. I don't know. Not unless maybe if I get like a podcast microphone, like a really expensive, like the type of microphone that people use for like ASMR. Maybe if I get one of those, I don't know. I'll try it if it's going to work. I will tell you though, I am super happy to be back filming like mystery videos again, because I'm just such a curious person. When I see something, I just want to talk about it with other people. Um, you know, the problem, and I hate that I had to just like let go of my mystery channel, but the problem with that channel was it attracted a lot of weird people. There's so many people on this planet that cannot critically think. And I can say up front, like, I can give a disclaimer in every single video saying that these are not necessarily my beliefs. These aren't my thoughts. I'm just repeating a story that I heard. This is just for entertainment. It's just fun. And people would take it so, so seriously that they would get in the comments and just like be completely insane, just crazy. I would get crazy comments. I remember the first mystery video I ever did on that channel was about the babushka lady, which I'm pretty sure that they figured out who the babushka lady is now. She was the woman that can be seen on the I think it's this Zapruder footage of the JFK assassination. And also she's in still photos, but she's like right there on the lawn with a camera, and she's taking pictures of JFK being assassinated or just right after. But for the longest time, nobody knew who she was. Um, and again, I think it just recently came out who she was or who she is. But anyways, I remember, because there are some people out there that are just, they are so obsessed with the JFK assassination, to the point where I don't even think sometimes these people are like all there. I don't know. They just get obsessed with stuff on another level. And so I had this one person, somebody like that was just completely obsessed with it. Um, just leaving so many comments and just being weird, saying stuff like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Just saying stuff like, I almost, you're almost there. Just weird. There are just weird people out there. A lot of very, very religious people, which is fine. I mean, I probably share a lot of their same beliefs, but, in their mind, um, if you even think about something or talk about it, like you must believe it. And so they have to save you. I would get a lot of people like that too. And it's like, oh my gosh, dude, just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. Let me post my videos about stuff that I think is interesting, that I want to talk about with other people, and just leave me alone. But people could not leave me alone. So I just finally had to let it go. I'm going to use my Shea Butter lipstick from Dollar Tree. This is in the nude shade. I love these. I'm kind of obsessed with them. I think they're supposed to be a dupe for the Kaja lipsticks. And this is seriously like the perfect nude. It's the perfect your lips but better nude. And they're so buttery. I mean, super buttery lipsticks. So anyways, you guys, that is makeup done. I will come close. Okay, so that's makeup done. I love eye looks like this. They're so easy, but so pretty at the same time. If you ever come across these lipsticks at the Dollar Tree, I'm not even kidding. They're some of the best. They're so good. They're so creamy. They're not like, they're just lightly scented, and they're kind of sweet, but just like not anything overwhelming. That is a perfect nude shade for me. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's just kind of in the middle, and it's perfect. Anyways, you guys, I do hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that you are all having a fabulous week. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.